All right, people. Now this is just starting to look very bizarre. Bill Haney finally responds to Oscar De La Hoya's clapback Thursday, and he's demanding almost $2 million. Yes, almost $2 million. I will break it down in this video, show you guys receipts, but this is just, it's looking real weird, and I'm going to explain it in this video. Please subscribe. So I made this graphic. Bill Haney responds to Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia. I will pull up the receipts. Bill Haney tweeted, "Stop the BS, Oscar De La Hoya. Your clapback took a week and is still broken. You answered no questions." Ryan said he paid $1.5 million for the weight issue, but we only got $600,000. Plus, Golden Boy received $1 million in damages, leaving $900,000 unaccounted for. If you want, I'll come over and pick up the $1.9 million right now. Fighters and fans deserve transparency. Settle this the right way. What? Yo, I'm going to destroy this argument and I'll leave no crumbs. I don't even know where to begin because this looks crazy. So Bill Haney is basically saying, you didn't answer any questions. You owe us money. I'll pick up the nearly $2 million since we live in the same neighborhood. That's what he's saying to Oscar De La Hoya. So for starters, he starts off, "Stop the BS, Oscar. Your clapback took a week." Okay, so that's easy. He does a clapback Thursday every Thursday, right? So it's always going to take a week because he has it on a designated day. So this doesn't even make sense. Oscar has been pretty on point with it, and he's been scheduled. He says, you know, if he has a week off, he'll say, "Oh, I'm not doing a clapback Thursday this week because there's no boxing news." And then he'll do it the next week. But he's been pretty consistent on Thursdays. So this makes no sense to say your clapback Thursday took a week. If he didn't cover the topic the week before, then of course he's going to cover it the following Thursday, right? Very simple. So that's light work. Then he's talking about the 600K. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll break down the 600K. He says Golden Boy received $1 million in damages, leaving $900,000 unaccounted for. So this is the New York State Commission ruling. Dan Rayfield reported this on June 20th. Breaking: Ryan Garcia's legal team have made a settlement agreement with the New York State Athletic Commission. He has agreed to the following: suspension of 1 year, which we already knew about, forfeiture of his $1.1 million official contract purse, which goes to Golden Boy. And it says Haney may get a percentage, and a $10,000 fine, which is the New York State maximum. The fight is officially declared a no contest. So back to what Bill said, he says Golden Boy received $1 million in damages, leaving $900,000 unaccounted for. But I just went over it for you. It clearly says that he had to forfeit his contracted purse to Golden Boy, and Haney may get a percentage. So I don't know how that is actually rendered or decided, but the money has to be paid. The promoter put the fight on. So the commission, per them, the commission ruling and the agreement and settlement that they received or whatever, or that they landed with Ryan Garcia, it says it goes to Golden Boy, and Haney may get a percentage. So who knows? What is the percentage? Maybe Golden Boy already paid it out. You know, it depends on what we're talking about. I don't know. But, you know, again, Bill Haney saying there's $900K unaccounted for, but how do you know that you're entitled to this $900K when all the reporting says Garcia has to forfeit the $1 million purse back to Golden Boy? and it says Haney may get a percentage. So I don't know. Maybe he doesn't get any. Just think about this. If your mom says we might go get ice cream, I might take you to get pizza and ice cream. That's not a guarantee, or at least to me, I wouldn't take that as we're for sure going. Now, if she says Friday, you got straight A's, Ego, I'm taking you to get pizza and ice cream, then I would consider that. But again, it says Haney may get a percentage, may. So anytime it says may, and you got to look at the fine print, anytime it says something like that, I think that's up for interpretation. That doesn't automatically denote that you will get a percentage when it says that. So Bill Haney's making it sound like Golden Boy has shafted him, and they have all this money that they're owing to him. And again, I don't know the particulars regarding that. I'm just going off of what has clearly been reported and hasn't been refuted. But here's the thing. Whatever may get a percent, this didn't illustrate or declare what that percent was, or if under all circumstances he in fact gets it. So the money that was paid out, the 1.2 million Ryan's contracted purse, maybe they've given it back to him and they think they're owed more money. So they're going to have to hash that part out. So let's get back to this other issue, since I've already went over these issues. Bill Haney says it says Ryan said he paid $1.5 million for the weight issue, but we only got $600K. Now, mind you, see, this is the Haneys. This is where they're kind of trying to play Jedi mind tricks. Devin Haney, he tweeted out that Ryan honored the bet. The bet was 1.5 million, aka 500K per pound. So the Haneys too went along with this charade that Ryan paid 1.5. Now, after it's all played out, like it's played out, they're saying, hey, we really got 600K. But Devin said Ryan honored the bet, and now you're requesting more money. So that looks bad. Furthermore, he's saying Ryan said he paid. What are we talking about? Ryan has said a lot of stuff. He said he slept with George Kambosos' wife, which we know is not true, right? So he says a lot of stuff, and you're trying to hold. It just looks bad, people. You're on Twitter arguing with people on social media when you have an active lawsuit. What are these tweets? What are these even about? If you're suing somebody, you're already in court with them. Take it to court, go through the litigation, and see where you come up. So for me, I think this looks extremely bad that this is being discussed. And this clearly is a desperation, damage control PR play from the Haneys, right? Look at the final closing statement. Fighters and fans deserve transparency. Settle this the right way. Why on earth would fans deserve transparency about monies owed or potentially owed in a deal that y'all did behind the scenes? Why? That doesn't even involve the fans. We're not getting any of it. It's not like anybody who knows what's going on and us having the knowledge. See, it looks desperate, people. He's trying to rally the troops and I guess get people on Haney's side, Oscar, pay him or whatever, some damage control stuff. But just look at it. Fighters and fans deserve transparency. Why do the fans need transparency for a lawsuit that y'all got going on? It doesn't even make sense. If you work a 9-to-5 job at a bank, you got to get up, put your shoes on, put your pants and your work shirt on, and go to work. Whatever they're beefing over 1.5 and 600K and 900K, that doesn't have any bearing on your life. So that doesn't make sense to me. Furthermore, and I like to save the best for the last because I'm the best in the business and it's not even close. I'm going to read it again. Ryan Garcia said he paid 1.5 million for the weight issue, right? But you guys agreed to it and said he honored the bet too and went along with the 1.5. Now you're basically saying you only got 600. Says, but we only got 600K, right? I don't know what play this is in the Haney handbook. I have the lawsuit. Boom. You never know. And it reads, the First Amendment to term sheet for co-promotional bout agreement. The First Amendment to term sheet for co-promotional bout dated April 19th, so the day before the fight, between Golden Boy LLC and Devin Haney Promotions LLC, right? So their imprints, blah, blah, blah. Haney Promotions, Devin Haney, the boxer, or other. This is literally the agreement, right? The following provisions of paragraph 4 of the term sheet, blah, blah, blah. This is probably when they first signed, but they're making adjustments because Ryan missed weight, right? So let's get to the good stuff. It says, Section B, the amount of the advance shall be increased from $2 million to $2,600,000. There's your 600,000. So you went from your purse of 2 million. Ryan missed weight. You renegotiated, decided to keep the fight going, and then now you got an extra $600K. $600,000. The advance shall be payable 1 business day following completion of the event. So they had to do it by Sunday or whatever, right? The following shall be added in the paragraph within 30 days, right? And then it's signed by the chairman and CEO, Oscar De La Hoya, and it's signed by Devin Haney, right? And then you got some other signatures and his imprint, blah, blah, blah. And it says CEO. So you signed for a renegotiation, and this is the proof. You included it in your lawsuit, and then now you're saying you owed more money off this weight stuff, but this is the amendment to the contract that I'm looking at that you included, but then you're trying to make it like Ryan said he paid 1.5 million for the weight, but we only got 600K. Why would you get more than that if I'm showing you the amended contract where you guys agreed to let the weight thing slide and continue the fight for an additional 600,000, which is Section B right here? This looks so bad. I don't know. I know Bill loves his son and he's trying to help him, but this ain't it. It says, Ryan, you can't win a championship belt, so you wrap a waist belt around your arm and shoot Osterine instead. The fans in the sport deserve better than your excuses. If you're so confident you didn't cheat, show us the receipts and prove it. You've quit before, so nothing surprises me about you. Devin never, ever quits. We're not letting this slide. Well, you should let it slide because it's just pure pandemonium. This looks bad. This looks like feels like a scorned ex-girlfriend or something, right? Where it's like they keep bringing up Ryan. Ryan is suspended. He's literally suspended. Why would he do anything that you said? Sign up for this, do this. He's suspended. He can't fight, right? That's what it is. And the more I think the Haneys try to convert and get people on their side with stunts like this, the worse it looks. You're acting like some of this money, you know, hey, we only got 600K. According to this document that you submitted, that's what you were supposed to get paid for the infraction of Ryan coming in 3.5 million. But then you're trying to bamboozle the fans by saying, hey, Ryan said he paid 1.5 million. You guys said he paid 1.5 million too, and don't make me prove it because I have the receipts. Stop playing with me.